Hey James, I wanted to record a video of me walking you through the mock-up that I created using a system called Trello for the tracking system for the project that you assigned to us. So I wanted to walk you through it, but I will also see if I can invite you to this so that you can actually interact with it on your own and get a little bit more hands-on if you wanted to. So what we're looking at here, like I said, is a service called Trello. I first heard about it when I was in Navigator School heading up the orientation team, and we were able to keep track of the projects that we were working on and who was doing what and where we were at, as well as categorizing the projects, categorizing the tasks within the project. So what we're looking at here is something called a board. And boards can be customized by name and even by what team you're using to work on that particular board. You can access different boards here. For example, I made one up called Mockup 2, but we're going to be working out of Mockup today. And this is based off of the Internet Marketing Bachelor's and Master's degree program change to Digital Marketing Bachelor's and Master's, which is that analysis that I had sent you in the email. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So within the board itself, we can go ahead and create various lists, which can be edited if needed. I went ahead and I titled them To Do, Doing, Done, and Postponed. But again, that can be further customized, or we can add additional lists if we'd like. So as an example, within these lists, we can create what they call cards. And let's just go ahead and open up that first one. So the cards are able to be titled, and they are able to have a description included. And within the description, you can add additional information, or you can go ahead and drop it within activities, which is very similar to what we're used to seeing with, for example, Salesforce or Campus View. And one of the cooler features of this system is doing checklists. So I only added one here, but if something is completed, it'll show you a progress bar to see if that item had been taken care of. Let's take a look at a few other ones here. For example, here is mobile and technology marketing, and this is a course learning or program learning change. I went ahead and I created labels, and we can continue to add or remove labels as needed. We can customize these further. Again, this has the option to add a description, and as you work through the checklist, that progress bar can be completed. We also have a really cool feature, which is the due date option. For example, I made this one read as it was due last Thursday, just to make it seem overdue. And once it's complete, you can complete it and it'll update that category. We can go in and change the due date if needed or remove it altogether. And once something is ready to move along in the pipeline, you can just click that card and drag it over to the next list or whatever list you'd like. You can also prioritize it. So I really like how intuitive Trello is. Really, really easy to use. And another feature that I really liked about it was that we can invite individuals. So I just went ahead and I created some fake individuals for this team here, and you can add or remove them to tasks. So for example, if these two individuals are having a hard time meeting a deadline, we can go ahead and have Johnny come in and help us with this particular task. We can create additional lists, and one of the another feature that I really liked, which I found very helpful, is the calendar option. So if we're adding these due dates to these tasks, then we can click on the calendar and take a look at the month or the week if we need to see what's coming up in our workflow. And it's also able to be integrated with your personal calendar if needed. This entire Trello system is actually able to be integrated with other items that we use at Full Sail, which include Salesforce. I know some teams use Slack, and some teams do use Google Drive as well, and all of them are able to be integrated with Trello. So yeah, I just found this to be extremely helpful, very easy to use, and one example of how we can keep track of and categorize and stay on top of projects that we might be working on as a team. Let me know if you have questions about this.